To be frank with you, the very first ambience of the school is the way child feel to learn. They were saying that it's very young, ma'am, so we are making changes. Of course, there were certain hurdles there. Along with my child, how he grown, school also have grown. I've seen that growing actually.
Hi, welcome to Slate, your very own school search engine that helps you find the best schools for your kid based on various filters and parameters. Today, we have Miss Niti Singh, whose kids are studying in Delhi Public School, which is in Nadergul. Let's speak to her and understand her honest opinion and feedback for the school. Great. To begin with, what made you to join your kid in this school? What were your initial thoughts when you came to the school and visited the campus? And can you tell more on what was so impressive that you took a decision to join your kid in the school?
Sir, to be frank with you, the very first ambience of the school is the way child feel to learn. I won't say, because typically, to be frank, before coming to this school, my child was in old model Hyderabad, Narayana Chaitanya type of school. So it was completely packed up without no proper ventilation also, proper to say, isn't it? Whereas very first, when we entered with my child into the school, the ambience itself was so rejuvenating that I felt that kids will be more free to interact and learn. And frankly, the way they accepted us means, because my child was not so good in language. So I was a little bit worried that whether he'll be going to get admission, because DPS is a brand. So they might ask us, they will be doing, if a child is not good in one thing, we'll cast more fee kind of a thing. But they comforted him and said him that to prepare one day and come back again. So the second time when he came was quite sure more confident. And even now he is in grade 9. So to be frank, he is now able to coping up with that. So that is one thing, means the way they approach the parent is good.
And since you spoke about initial admission process, how was the admission process like? Did he have to go through some examination? And
yes, written exam. He was good in math, but I said language is a bit cranky kind of a thing.
Okay.
So that first exam, then he was being interviewed by concerned teachers. And in what he said that mama, जो teacher पूछते हैं वो भी ऐसा नहीं कि डरा के पूछते हैं. So if you know answer is okay, then go to other question. That was the thing what they said basically.
And for how long is your kid studying in the school? And can you tell us what are your thoughts on the academic excellence of the school, like the quality of teachers and teaching? How is it?
Of course, teaching is very, very excellent. If I say for academic excellence, it has been improved since, because when I joined my kid, it was just 2 years old. This institution was. They were saying that it's very young, ma'am, so we are making changes. Of course, there were certain hurdles there in 2 and 4, like that, in between the kids or teachers. But the way school developed, along with that, my child also developed. What I felt is, because he was very shy, never used to speak anyone. But there was a program called I don't remember, a literature week. In that he started, actually, they have to sing in English song. So he has started singing that English songs actually. The one who used to sing only Telugu, Hindi. Now he was very fluent in singing English song. That was quite good achievement for a child of grade 9 and 10, obviously. It's from 9 going to 10, so obviously it was very good.
And for a lot of parents who didn't visit the campus yet, can you tell what sort of physical infrastructure do they have? You said the classrooms are
to be
very
frank,
ventilated.
Yeah. Very first time, I'll tell you my own experience. Very first time when I entered, the greenery of the school will just catch your eyes. And my husband is a sports person, he's a coach, so he loved that entire campus. But when we came, this much provisions were not there. But after, I said, as we came only, along with my child, how he grown, school also have grown. I've seen that growing actually. First there was 200 meters race course was there, where my child had high jump. He scored first prize in inter-school competition. Taekwondo was being taught and he was part of it also. I said, no, my son was kind of peculiar. Every year he used to take new thing. So one day he took Taekwondo, skating. They have skating ring newly bought. When my son was learning, it was not there. But now they even have that, because I went recently for parent-teacher meet. And they even started hockey in that, according to me. How much because we have frequently call coming from the class teacher that we have initiated this, whether you like to join your child or not. They keep on informing us.
Great. And since you said your husband is into sports and coaching, I'm sure he must be very particular about the co-curricular activities.
Very much.
So
Very
what
much.
sort of co-curricular activities is your kid exposed to? And do they have fine balance between the academic excellence
Yes,
and
sir.
also
Yes.
co-curricular activities?
He was being into inter-school DPS competition of javelin throw and also high jump. Of course, he couldn't get the medal. Maybe they are more good competitive there. So he was part of that. And here they will have certain programs like Udbhav, where as many as 22 schools interact. So I happened to even meet during parent-teacher collaboration program that different school parents also. It was good. I said no, they provide lot of infrastructure. As soon as you enter school itself, you can see, sir. Frankly speaking.
Got it. And speaking about the fee structure, what is the fee structure of the school currently? How much are you paying?
To be frank, sir, for the grade 9, as I've said, if my son get good scholarship, they will be giving means they will write exam. So very first 2 year he got, we need to pay some 1,20,000 change. But to be frank, the amenities what they provide, a basic first thing is that fresh and neat bathrooms. Because nowadays it's a chance that kids they don't want to go outside. And my son is very particular about it. So that's the reason the very first thing was very good here is washrooms and the amenities what they provide. If I compare that, I can say it's good to invest. I can use the word invest.
Got it. And generally, in case if you have any questions or concerns, is the management accessible? Is it easy to reach out to the teacher and express your concern?
I said, no, sir, every 3 months to in between, they will be calling us personally. First of all, they ask us to come to school to have any problem interaction. If not, they'll call it on same Zoom mode or else in online. And they make us that, ma'am, anything we need to do or any problem, we need to cater. Even I came to know from them only that my son, he's becoming anemic because I am packing food, he's not eating that second. So they only used to inform that he's not taking, what is the reason. Then they only counseled him. That is because of puberty, something is unable to eat and kind of a thing. So there's a psychologist who always said to help. So I said, no, it is easy to access them, of course. In certain, means directly I can't meet principal, but most of the time I was being catered by coordinator and class teacher. Class teacher will be in regular
Got it.
touch. Miss Vindhya, she'll be always calling.
Got it. And you spoke a lot of nice things about the school, but if you have to be critical and tell us the area where the school can get better at, what are those areas?
Sure, sir. I feel that school need to work on emotional content because emotional quotient of kids are going off. I agree academically, my child has literally developed a lot, but I want that even emotional and social interaction should be there. Child is way to express, but my son don't want to speak in front of public. So that social interaction, if they can develop and value-based education. Of course, they have some monthly theme like gratitude, and they will also do Thanksgiving Day. We have contributed also in that, of course. But I feel that social quotient should be increased in nowadays generation where much gap coming between parent and I said, no, my son is not eating. I couldn't get it because he was throwing the ball. Teacher informed me. So of course, if the same initiative is taken every time, I'll be the happiest person.
Got it.
Same
And
value-based education.
before we wind up, on scale of 10 with 10 being the highest, how likely are you to recommend Delhi Public School Nadergul branch to any of your kith and kin or family members?
I go with 8.5, sir.
Very nice. Thank you very much for coming forward and sharing all these honest opinions and thoughts about the school. It will be of great help for other parents who are looking for good schools. And on behalf of all those parents, thanks once again for coming forward and giving us your time.
Thank you very much, sir, for having me.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.